Mishpanshinko Ushteshpa. Saludos to all my raza out there watching my videos. Today we have something spicy. It's gonna be real spicy. So listen up, get the popcorn ready, hook up them sopas if you're looking at me from inside prison, and let's just get ready to get this done. Today I'm gonna talk about confidential informant. One in particular was Filiberto Cardenas, which was a well-known gang member in the city of Oxnard, California. He was a solid, trusted, and respected individual in the city of Oxnard when it came down to the gang community, to the underworld, to the subsections of the city of Oxnard. He was from a certain barrio. I'm not going to mention the barrio. Out of respect for the homies from that barrio that are active and hold it down, I'm not going to bring up their barrio, but he was from the city of Oxnard. And what did he do? How did it happen? Okay, check it out. I met Filiberto Cardenas in the system a few years prior to him coming out as an informant. The last time I seen him, I was fighting my life case in Ventura County Jail in the dungeon section, which is maximum security. What happened was, he started way before, like, I could even remember. I can't even pinpoint the date exactly, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie to you, you know. And he started by giving out addresses of where there's parties, people on the run from parole, and little stuff like that, you know, little dry snitch, boom, boom, boom. But he became a reliable, confidential informant, meaning that he took a lot of people down and the cops trust him now. So, fast forward till 2012, we're right there with him in the dungeon in Ventura County, and the cops pull him out without the knowledge of the camaradas. We didn't know that they pulled him out for that reason. And they told him, hey, look, you know what? We need you for a case. You've been an informant for way too long, and it's time for you to come out. And we need you to bust this criminal ring that they got going right now, and we need to disperse this. And we're gonna come crashing down, and you're gonna be the vehicle we're gonna use to dismantle these guys, or the operation, or whatever you want to call it, you know. So first off, he went to the roof. Which is the recreation yard, and he was already wired, and he did 2 control yards wired up. And since he was a respected, I'm not gonna say humble, because that's nothing humble. He seemed pretty humble, but the homies trusted him. Like, they told him a gang of information, and he just kept on extracting info, criminal info, and got involved with whatever was going on at the time, just to get more info from the homies. So he got 2 good homies. He got 2 good homies on the roof at the time. One of them still standing good. I don't know about the other one, but there was this dude named Patches from the city of Oxnard, and he's a defector now, but at the time he was active, and he was my friend, you know. And right there, you don't get to talk. I'm not even gonna get to explaining the way it's structured in the dungeon, because it would take too much time. But you talk through the wall. You put your ear to the wall, and that's how you talk to people. You fucking knock on the wall, or you knock on the window, pa 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 pa, and they'll know. And then you yell, hey, and then whoever you know. But he was my neighbor, so you could just knock on the wall, put your ear to the wall, start talking, and your neighbor does the same thing, and he could hear you. So like I was saying, there was this dude named Patches. He's no good now. He's currently a defector. But he told me, hey, look, bro, just to let you know, be careful with this dude, Filiberto. And I was like, what the hell? Like why? Like, I don't like to hear homies talking bad about homies without evidence, you know? But at the same time, I'm not stupid. So I kept that in mind. And one time I was suspicious because I was under investigation for extortion. And they still haven't hit me yet. So they took me to the roof. One time it was a Saturday. They were calling me to the roof. But I had a hyena, you know, she was pretty fine. And she went to go visit me the week before. So I was waiting for her to come back. She didn't come. But I didn't want to go to roof. And the cops were still like, are you sure you don't want to go to roof? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? And Patches gets on the wall. And he tells me, hey, fool, there's something wrong. These fools don't give a fuck if you go to roof or not. They don't care if you come out your cell, my boy. So just be careful. So I took that into consideration. The next day I come out to roof. And guess who is there? Yup. You guessed right. Filiberto Cardenas is in the roof. No shirt. Acting all humble. And I had ripped one of my shirts, right? I had to rip my shirt to tie my pants because they don't, it was too big for me. And I took his shirt and I put my shirt on there and I told him, esa camarada, hey, fool, the Judas were tripping and I don't want to get my visits taken away for this. So do me a favor and let me exchange it with you. You know what I mean? So that happens. We exchange shirts and he ain't tripping. So I'm like, damn, maybe the homies are wrong about this dude because he's so cool, you know, he's so humble. And he starts asking me questions. I had a homie, one of his name is Color, right? His name is a Color. So he kept on saying the name and I just kept on pointing at the floor. There was a certain color right there, and I was all like, hey, my boy, like, kill game, bro, you know. And at the end of the day, he told me to keep truchas, and I told him I don't trust nobody right now, especially because I think everybody's a bitch ass informant. And just that look, like, he was shocked when I said that, you know, like, he just looked at me like, and I was just like, that look, bro, that look said something to me. And I left, but I didn't smut him up. I didn't say nothing bad about him. I just kept my mouth shut. But in the back of my mind, I said, you know what? This guy is kind of funny. But still, I still gave him the benefit of the doubt. I get indicted. They hit me with all my charges. And within 30 days, they gave me all my paperwork. Not all my paperwork, but they gave me the grand jury transcripts. That's what it's called, grand jury transcripts. It was about 750 pages, if I'm correct, if I remember correct, you know. And once they gave me the paperwork, I'm reading. I'm the only one out of 27 people that got indicted in that same case. I was the first one to get the paperwork. So when I get the paperwork, I start reading it. Boom, 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 boom. And right away, it says Filiberto Cardenas, confidential informant, this, and that. And I'm like, oh my God. And it gives you the history. It says this guy was an informant for many years. He was giving us a lot of information of parolees on the run. Just little stuff like that, right? And then they say how they built him into being a confidential informant. So he had a brother named Happy. He's also a defector now. And before I told anybody, I had to tell Happy, and I had to make sure that was Filiberto. So I got on the wall and I told Happy, hey, what's your brother's name? He said it's Filiberto. And I told him, hey, homie, I got the bad news for you. I got paperwork on him. He's no good. I got it right here. Let me know if you want to check it out. And he stood quiet, bro. And he didn't say nothing. He said, you know what? All right, homie, gracias. Are you sure? And I told him, yeah, my boy, I'm sure fool dispensa to tell you. I know that's your brother, and I know how it feels to hear someone like that. It probably feels fucked up, you know? Anyways, everybody starts getting the paperwork. He ended up getting people for guns. He ended up setting fools up for home invasions. He even went and go tell on a homie named Gargoyle, who was accused of orchestrating a regulation on some dude, right? An assault. And they gave him 35 to life because Filiberto went to go testify. Like, usually people when they're incarcerated, in order to avoid detection from the law enforcement, we use hand signs. The cops know how to read the hand signs now, is common knowledge. But Filiberto went to go break the code and translate what the hand signs mean to the jury, and he got him convicted.